Hello.
Woo! Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are live. Welcome back to the Survivor What If channel. My name is Richie. I am here with my co-host and my guest today.
I'm Aleks.
I am Yamil. Yeah, if you remember me, I'm here.
Well, I remember you, Yamil. I don't think I could forget you.
Well, thank you, Richie. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So we are here today to talk about a very fun topic for the What If channel. I don't remember who came up with the idea, but it is a fun idea that I've wanted to experiment for a while, being an entire Survivor cast based on Big Brother players. And so there was some criteria we had for it where it couldn't be anyone who was just like this massive, like, we've seen him over and over and over again type of player. Someone who just flat out, like, you wouldn't be able to, like, really tell, like, oh, like, I forgot all the criteria for it. It's been a long day with a lot of fun tech issues. So we were supposed to do this originally weeks ago, but then YouTube decided to be a little bitch. But yeah, Aleks, how about you say a couple things that I probably
forgot. So this will be a whole cast based on players who've played in Big Brother. Any seasons count. We're not going to take people who have already played in the real game of Survivor, like no Caleb or no Hayden.
Yeah.
These are all going to be brand new people, theoretically going to be playing on a whole season based on Survivor and all the aspects that go into it. And yeah, we're not going to be picking people who've like played like, Big Brother like 4 times or something like that. We're playing players who like kind of fit the mold for a Survivor. So that's kind of the whole kind of like gist of it.
Yeah, I'm definitely very excited to get into this. I have a lot of fun little picks here and there. I try to pick a good representation of all eras. So, Aleks, Yamil, do you guys want me to get started or what?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go nuts.
That was so enthusiastic, Yamil.
I'm trying to find the stream on YouTube.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, I was gonna try to put pictures in with this, but StreamYard, which is what we're streaming on, is being very bitchy with me today, so I can't even get pictures loaded up. So oh well. But the first pick I have for the woman is April. April is someone who flat out I think would have a lot of potential on a season of Survivor. I don't think she was really the worst player in Big Brother either. I mean, we did see April have some very strong bonds with the majority of the line. She was smart enough to keep her mouth shut when she had to, speak up when she had to, and it even helped save her at the final 6 where there was a chance she could have gone home. I wanted to pick someone from Big Brother 6 who has not already come back at one point beforehand, someone who'd be essentially back for a second run, like we haven't seen them since they played type of deal. It was somewhat between April and a couple other people I did kind of think of. I did go with April because I feel like longevity-wise, I think April would be able to go a lot further on and play up the social card in a similar way. So that was what it was for me. I will now pass it off to Aleks, your first female pick.
Yeah, if you want to put the little icon on there, because I'll kind of just bounce right off of that. No, go ahead. Put it up there. Because I don't know which one
you're picking it. You're picking it.
All right. Okay. So my first one is going to be Casey from Big Brother 20. She fits the mold of being a true Survivor player. She killed it on Big Brother. She has the social construct to kind of get her far in the game. She has the athletic ability to kind of survive in a game like Survivor. And we've seen her, play the challenge and do really good on that season. So, like, she has all, like, the criteria to be a good Survivor player. And, yeah, that's kind of what I was just kind of basing mine off of.
All right. Thank you, Aleks. Yamil?
That was an interesting choice. I'm not a big fan of Casey, so that was just giving me a little bit of a giggle. That was giving me a big giggle there. But going into my first pick, you know her, you love her. She likes to cry a lot. I put Vanessa from Big Brother 17 on our roster. I think she kind of absorbs everything that a strategic player, in the game is doing. I think, even looking back on our Big Brother season, like most people would argue that she definitely deserved to win that season, as she was probably the biggest strategic force within that season. Got cut short, left us with the final two that wasn't really, left to watch the rest of the finale, but it is what it is. I think going into Survivor, obviously with her poker player kind of background and everything like that, she would easily destroy the competition in Survivor. And, getting a lot of that downtime to kind of just theory craft and everything like that. Like she just embodies a strategic player. And I always love those in the game. So, got to give it to Vanessa. She's definitely one of my favorite players. So, she's got to be there.
Yeah, Jim, I will say she was my second pick for sure if you didn't take her. So,
yeah.
Yep. Good pick.
Ben, good shout in the chat. Good shout in the chat, Ben.
Who said that?
Ben.
Yeah, I knew Ben was gonna be here tonight, guys. I told you Ben was gonna be here. Ben rocks. I had a lot of very fun picks that I really thought into for this second spot. Again, I wanted to try to get a good representation of all of the eras of new Big Brother, like old, new, middle, etc. And I wanted someone who was going to be very explosive. So I picked Rennie from Big Brother 10, which I like Rennie. Rennie is so funny that it's just, I don't think I really even have to explain this.
What about crazy Angela? What's wrong with Angela? This is my Koa shirt, Ben. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have Rennie from Big Brother 10, an old school player who has not even come back at all, which is surprising because it's like, how the fuck was Rennie not back? If you've seen Big Brother 10, you know why I'm saying this. If you've not seen Big Brother 10, go watch it. Like, it's so funny. Like, Rennie is honestly one of the best parts of Big Brother 10 for me. And when Rennie got taken out, I was so upset. But as a whole, Rennie, I think, would just be so fun to watch return to the game at a whole different game like Survivor, where she would be starving, dirty. I think her whole fight and Keisha's birthday, I think that would be elevated to like a 20 on a daily basis. And I would just be dying to see that. Like, I could die happy seeing Rennie on Survivor. So that's just me. Aleks, I'm going to pass off to you for your next pick.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of go old school as well and go Danny from Big Brother 8. And other seasons she's played, not counting 22 because we don't count 22. But, a great, athletic player who can, survive well on the island and has those social connections that she can really make a power alliance off of. And again, she's just a character who is kind of like, a straight up, backstabber and is just a really good strategist that can kind of bounce from Big Brother to Survivor. So I feel like she would kind of contrast well playing in a game like that.
Yeah, I don't know if Julie Chen would like that pick, but I mean, I like the pick.
No, I don't have a problem with that. I think Danny's a good pick. Good pick.
No, it's a good pick. No, did you guys not know that? Where people made jokes over the years saying that Julie Chen doesn't like Danny for some reason, and it's like, I thought like Julie said like she doesn't like hate her, but like I just think the fact that like she had to go in a dress, it was just so funny for some reason. Like,
yeah, Julie Chen Moonves. We got to put respect on her name.
Yeah.
Moonves, yes.
All right. My go. All right.
Yeah.
Your turn.
This is an icon. She's been on Big Brother only one time. She's moved on. She played the challenge a few times as well, and most recently been on The Amazing Race. Give it up for Natalie Negrati from Big Brother 18. I just love Natalie. I don't know, just her aura, her energy. Like, I think in Big Brother, I think she had the chops to really go deep in the game. And I think what screwed her is just being in a showmance with James. That really did screw her in the end. But she's a great person. I would love to meet her. She just gives great vibes, and I think watching her on a Survivor season, it might not be half bad. So yeah, went with Natalie.
Yeah, good pick.
I love it. My final pick for the woman is the most recent winner, and Ashley. Ashley, I think, does have a lot of Ashley does have a lot of really good qualities for the game, where there was a lot that wasn't shown in her Big Brother run that the editors left out. But I do think Ashley has a lot of great moments of social gameplay, a lot of very fun elements of her as a character as a whole, and not to mention that, Survivor loves it when you hide your friggin' your job. So it's like, of course they would love her for that. But I think Ashley does have a solid social game. She can campaign for herself when she needs to. And I think in Survivor, she'd probably get a better of an edit as long as she's not in Survivor Samoa or 41. But yeah, that's my pick. I think Ashley has a lot of potential, and I'd love to see Ashley kind of take over the game. So, Aleks, I'm going to pass off to you for your final female pick.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to old school and go Danielle from season 3.
Oh, okay.
I see a lot of her game in Sandra's game. Like, sure, she might not be good in the pre-merge challenges, but when it comes to the post-merge, she doesn't even need to win challenges. She just uses her strategic gameplay to kind of maneuver her way into the final 3, and then plead her case, and she could easily win because she's such a good just like narrator and vocalist that she can just totally just destroy anybody in the finals. So I can totally see her just kind of kicking ass and kind of playing a Sandra type game.
I can see that.
I whoever made this the graphic for Danielle, we need to put respect. Reindeer Games, we're not going to address that she was on a Reindeer Games. Put some respect on her name.
Okay, You know what? Give me a second then, Yamil.
Respect on her name.
What? Yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, there. Are you happy now, Yamil?
I'm very happy. Put respect on her name. But I'm surprised that I got this pick in the third round pickings. I thought for sure she would be picked by one of you two. I knew putting her third was a little risky, but I was like, she's a 2-time Big Brother player, played on Reindeer Games as well, so put respect on her name.
Yeah.
But you can't do a season without Brittany from BB12, BB14, and Reindeer.
Yeah, she was on my list as well.
Brittany is just like comedy. Like, if I'm not looking for strategy, I'm looking for the comedy in the show, and Brittany's gonna give me that in confessionals, in conversations with other people. Like, I love the fact that she'll just drag a bitch in a confessional and not care that it's gonna be seen. Like, more people need to do that. Like, even in the LRG scene, like, some people need to drag some more. I would have done it had I stayed a little bit longer in my second season run, but it's okay. It's okay. But Brittany's just all around great TV, and you need that to make a good show. So,
Yamil, I will say this for you, that you kind of got, you kind of dragging Joey a little bit in that, like, deleted scene that wasn't shown off, where, like, Joey's talking about Nolan or something, and you're just like rolling your eyes.
Well, that's because I knew my time was short. I didn't have a lot of faith I was going to win the comeback, but I had high hopes with who was there. But I had to make my time on screen worth it, because if I was going to have a little bit of time, I had to make it worthwhile. That's all that needs to be known. That it is what it is.
Devin, if you're still here, let us do an interview with Yamil. Like, I'll probably take an hour or two, but I'd be down for it.
There's a lot I got to say about a lot of people in season 9, but save it for the reunion. I'll save it.
Yeah, let's save it for then. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about our honorable mentions. So my honorable mentions were I definitely had a few. I tried to limit myself to like 4. I had Rachel from Big Brother 6, Natalie from Big Brother 11. Both of them, I think, could actually have a lot of potential in the game. Same thing with Kalia from Big Brother 13. I think all those are very underrated names who don't get enough credit as they really deserve. Especially Kalia, who got screwed over in Big Brother 13 with production kind of as I love Rachel Riley. I think Rachel Riley still did really good and won in the end. The jury didn't have to vote for her. The jury did vote for Rachel for a reason. So Rachel still won fair and square, but it's just their production elements that kind of screwed over Kalia and Portia and other people. But I mean, even then, Rachel, Natalie, and Kalia were still playing pretty decently, had enough game sets. And Taylor from Big Brother 24, I think, would do very well in Survivor. So that's just my big thing. I'll pass it off to you guys for your honorable mentions, and then we can get to the men.
Yeah, I just have two. One new era, Taylor from, I forget which 20 season she was, but the recent 24, yeah.
Winner?
Just said that.
Yeah, Taylor, the winner of 24. And then Janelle, got to throw in her, Yeah. But yeah, those were my two.
Okay. All right, Jamil.
I had three. I kind of went all around the board from like old, middle, and new era kind of thing. So my first honorable mention I went with was Morgan Pope. I mean, obviously, physical dominance in her season of Big Brother. I mean, like the second half of the game, I think she won like every single veto just about. She was winning every other HOH. Like, I mean, damn, put her on Survivor. That girl is gonna push it. Like, she's gonna be pushing. She's skinny, but she's a queen. Like, she's out here. Jessica Graff, I guess who is now known as Jessica Nixon. I just love the drama, and Jessica will bring it. So, BB19 Jessica, so love that. And a lot of people will be surprised, but Nokomis Deadman from Big Brother 5 and Big Brother 7. I remember watching those older seasons and loving her. Like, I don't know why I did, but I just did. And I remember watching All Stars and being so distraught that she got second boot on that season.
I'm so distraught by that. I didn't even watch All Stars. I heard about what happened in All Stars, and like I've heard so much. It's like I kind of know what happens, but it's like hearing Nokomis go out second. I was like, how the hell did she go from being like one of the best to not win Big Brother 5 to like going out so fast? It was such bullshit. Like,
and it kind of ruined her. Like her, when you have something like that happen to you, it's just like, damn, it kind of ruins your credibility as a player. Like you feel like you lost like everything you built up in your first season, and it just got taken down on your return. Irony in that statement, but we'll just leave it at that. But we'll move on.
All right. Yeah, I definitely love all those picks. Honorable mentions are really nice, but I don't know if they're really going to compare to my first guy pick I have. And Drew, the winner of Big Brother 5, actually. Drew is someone who I feel like we haven't really seen much of at all, but I do feel like Drew is a very solid player in Big Brother 5, has a lot of control in the game, very aware of what's going on, and he's even able to convince people to kind of like screw up their games for his own benefit in a time where people weren't really notable for like doing that, or at least not notable in the good way. But Drew is someone who I really liked watching play Big Brother 5. I was very satisfied with his win. I'd like to see him translate all those skills 20 plus years later onto Survivor. And I think he was attractive. So that's also that. Oh, I thought I got a snarky comment from you, Jamil. Yeah, I see you laughing. You're laughing now, Jamil. All right. Jokes aside, I do think Drew has a lot of potential in the game, though. So, yeah, all jokes aside, Aleks, I'm going to pass it off to you for your next pick.
Yeah. My first pick, going with one of the best to ever win, Dan Giesling. Again, he has all the traits to make it really far in Survivor. He knows how to hide when he needs to, and then when to pop up when he needs to attack, and just he can pull out all the stops to make it far in the game. So Dan, great player, and we've seen it both times when he played Big Brother that he can go far in the game, pulling out every kind of hat trick he needs to do just to get to the end. And yeah, he's a great player.
I love Dan.
Yeah, I mean, Dan, I would love to see how he would maneuver a Survivor game. Like, obviously we kind of saw him burn out in Traders, which that was very upsetting to watch, but that'd be an interesting watch for him to be on Survivor.
Yeah,
I'm so heartbroken by Traders too in so many ways. Dan, Parvati, Phaedra.
Yeah, but my first pick, I when I was making this list, I thought, let's put this guy on there. I loved him on his season. Give me Tucker. Give me Tucker from BB26. I think all around just great to watch guy. I think I heavily was rooting for him in his season. He was full of chaos, wasn't scared to make moves. I mean, obviously it's like somebody who uses a POV that they want on somebody else and still staying in the game by winning a competition. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's like, you don't see that often. And that's just somebody that's like somebody who I know is going to go into a game and play it to their fullest heart's content. So that I got to give respect to, Tucker'd be a great pick out there.
Oh yeah.
I definitely agree with that. I think Tucker would be a really good pick as well. I think Tucker would just be absolute chaos for the game, but like in a way where he would at least be doing it for like the benefit of his game. So I love that pick. My next pick is someone who is in some ways just as chaotic as Tucker. And I also wanted to have more than like 1 or 2 winners on my tribe of 6 just to make sure it wasn't going to be a situation where like the winners be immediately taken out. Like, where at least if they're half the tribe, then at least like they have a chance to say. Whether or not they do is up to them. But I have the meatball Josh from Big Brother 19 and Reindeer Games. Actually, so I have to update that graphic since Yamil's very keep up the graphics.
It's funny because I fucking hate Reindeer Games as a concept, but I just think it's funny to just throw it out there.
I mean, I like Josh's pick. I like his cast picture for that season. Okay, jokes aside, I do actually think Josh, like Ashley, is a very like under the radar where he will kind of hide a lot of his like more strategic traits, but he does have a brain. He does know how to like actually play the game once given the opportunity to. And I think we've even seen this somewhat in the challenge as well, where he's able to make his own moves and like fight for himself if he absolutely has to, both in Big Brother, Reindeer Games, the challenge, etc. I think on Survivor, he'd be very entertaining to watch, to see like how he would navigate Survivor, especially because he would have to be one of the like strongest members of his tribe at this point. So like they would all be looking at him for like the strength aspect and whether he would be able to like hold himself together or crumble under the pressure. Way beyond me, but I think it would just be really fun to see what would happen. So, and we see Claire. I saw your cat, Aleks.
All right.
Well, speaking of, I'm going to give you attention, Aleks, because it's your pick anyways.
Yeah. I'm going to go with someone that is one of the newbies that I feel like would do very well on Survivor, and I'm going to pick Derek X. I feel like he would, again, kind of fit the criteria of everything we kind of see in a Survivor player. And like, he has the capability of winning challenges. He knows how to get himself in the majority alliance and kind of make it far in the game. So I feel like, him being on Survivor, I could totally see that in the future as well. Cause like, he's very, kind of one of like the focal points of his season as well. So yeah, I feel like he would do a pretty damn good job on a season like on a series like Survivor. So yeah.
All right, love to see it.
Yeah, no, I it's funny. I had Derek X as my second pick as well, so I fully agree with that. Great guy overall. Loved him on his season. Love that he got to go on to the Amazing Race and obviously win it. Which is amazing. So that's always just a great story to watch. So yeah, I mean, let him get the full trifecta. Put him on Survivor. Put him on it.
Yeah.
But I guess my next pick will go. This is probably shock a lot of people. But one of probably the worst seasons of a Big Brother, and I will say it hands down. It's probably like bottom 3 seasons of Big Brother history, arguably. They're from Big Brother 15, but one of my favorite players of all time, and I wish they would get a chance to play another reality show because I think they just got on a bad season with a bad cast, and that's McCrae Olsen, baby. That's McCrae Olsen.
Oh my God.
Huge. I think a lot of this comes from the fact that Big Brother 15 was actually the very first season of Big Brother that I actually watched live. I don't know how old.
Same.
I was young. So, and it just sucks. Yeah. Like, obviously looking back, like, I know that's one of the worst seasons. So it's like, wow, I started on like one of the worst seasons ever and I'm still like watching the show. But McCrae was one of the only shining lights of that cast for me. I think everybody else kind of, fell through, but I don't know. McCrae's just a silly, goofy personality. Like, I know he was an alternate for the season, so obviously that was amazing he was an alternate.
I actually did not know that, actually.
Yeah, he's confirmed this on streams that he's done, that he was actually an alternate for Big Brother 15. So glad that he got on. I just wish they would give him another chance at another show. But I just feel like Big Brother 15's cast, they're just cursed to like never come back. So he's just forgotten in the vault, but I wish he would come back, and this would be the great way to do it.
Right. Well, and that also kind of gets me annoyed with Big Brother 15, because I think it really would be entertaining to have a lot of, because there are some people from Big Brother 15 who I think, like, if you brought them back, they would actually be like better received and like have potential. Like people like Alyssa and Helen, I wouldn't mind seeing back.
Helen was pushed.
Oh, Helen. Well, yeah, Ben said it earlier. Yeah, let me find the comment that one of our friends Ben said earlier. Yeah, like Helen.
I wouldn't even mind Judd being back in the game.
It's just unfortunate because like obviously the season is obviously clouded by the negativity of like obviously the racism, homophobia, and like all that stuff, and that's just what that season is known as. So it's never gonna lose that cloud, which is unfortunate for some of the cast members that obviously were a part of the season, but obviously didn't partake in any of that and were victims of that. So it's just unfortunate.
Right. No, I definitely agree. Like, honest to God, it kind of bugs me with that some of these people, like Alyssa was somewhat given something recently where like she was on Amazing Race. I think it was like the 31st season with like Rachel Riley. And I thought that season was funny. I think that was actually the last season of Amazing Race I watched live. But it's like outside of Alyssa, I don't think really anyone's gotten back from Big Brother 15, which sucks. Because again, like, if it wasn't for like one, it's kind of like another situation where I think I've talked about this with Island of the Idols, where it's like one or two people kind of ruin it for everyone, which kind of pisses me off. Because then it's like, why is everyone getting punished for the actions of one or two people? Like, not saying it's acceptable at all, but it's like, if there's like a small hand, like obviously there were very problematic people in Big Brother 15. That's not what I'm not saying at all. But I do think like people like Helen and Alyssa, like McCrae, should have gotten an opportunity to come back, because it's like, unless there's something I don't know about, I don't think they did anything unless there's something I'm not aware of.
Right.
Watch the comments like blow up now.
No, I'm happy you picked McCrae because he was on my short list for sure of returns I wanted to see back, because 15 was also my first season I watched live as well. So
I think my first, I think, may have been like 20. I think I briefly watched a couple episodes and kept up with 19, but like my guy pick came a couple seasons after the first season I watched live. And this is a person who I really kind of like how they've handled certain topics and stuff recently. And that's Kylan from Big Brother 23, my last guy pick. Kylan is someone who I actually really like. I think has talked a lot about I think his talk in the season about race alongside the rest of the cookout and Big Brother 23 was really great to watch, alongside the fact I think recently he's come out talking about having autism or being within the spectrum, I think is what he said, within the last couple of years, which I also really like that as well, to get some disability representation on Survivor, which Survivor's severely lacking of in general. But I also do like Kylan as a whole. He is someone who really is fun to watch in the game, and will just kind of, and I do like his exit from Big Brother 23. That part was like so tense. You could cut the tension with a fucking knife. Like,
yeah, when Julia's getting scared and telling him to go, like it was kind of like, oh geez.
Yeah,
like she was afraid of like Willy Hands 2.0 type of shit going on. Like, I was excited watching. I was like, this cannot be happening. Like, Kylan's someone who has a passion for the game, someone who will not back down from a fight, and that's the type of player I love to see. So Kylan is my last guy pick. Aleks, I'm going to pass off for you for your last guy pick.
Yeah, I'm between two picks right now. One's a winner and one's juror. And they both are like huge physical threats here. And I might go with the winner pick just so we can get more winner rep in this cast. And I might go with Cody Calfury from season 16. Yeah. Like, he played a perfect game in 22 and knows how to work the social construct of the game and make pretty damn good alliances to get him really secure in the game. And just also, I know Yamil is shaking his head, but that was Cody was like my fucking like winner pick in 16, and Derek
Almost.
played a better game than him. So, but no, yeah, Cody has all the traits to be a great survivor player, but he also could get picked off early just because of his
Threat status,
threat level.
yeah.
So,
Like in
Yeah,
trainers,
no, I see that for sure because I mean, obviously, like Big Brother 22, I think arguably is also probably like one of the worst seasons ever, just
It
because
is.
of like how everything unfolded, the pre-gaming leading up to the game as well, like kind of like
Yeah, plus COVID.
Well, the problem was the casting. Like, if they would have had
it was terrible, yeah.
Yeah, if it was like second chances, I can understand why some of the picks like David and Bailey would be there. No shade to either of them because I actually like Bailey and I would have loved to have seen her come back in like a second chance season. But them putting in all these like winners, like 3-4 time players in the mix who like just clearly were either going to be big threats or were going to be playing leagues ahead of everyone else. And it's like the fact that you have all these other pregame relationships. It's like I think it should have been like a fan vote. Like, I get they had to quarantine everyone. There was, like, Josh and Casey were supposed to be there instead of Keisha and Memphis, which kind of makes me even question more. It's like, why wouldn't you want Keisha on? Keisha's amazing. Like, Keisha was funny, which honorable mention for her right there again. But, yeah.
I think it's more or less like you got to look for your demographic. I feel like Keisha, they put her. It's just because I mean players get old. Like you're not seeing people from Big Brother 6 return or Big Brother 8 because they're in their like 40s and 50s now. Like they're too old to play these games. Like they try to gear these seasons between like 20 and 40 years old as kind of like your prime era for like reality TV.
Age diversity, though. Age diversity.
No, 100%. But I mean, look at every season of Big Brother. They put like maybe 1-2 older arc people.
Yeah,
they don't
like the only old person they put on the last couple of years that's actually I feel like done good is Angela. And like
I mean, it's a crazy statement, but
I love Angela. Angela as an honorable mention. I actually did almost pick Angela. But no, the thing that gets me annoyed is that it's like fucking Kenny from Big Brother 26 didn't really do anything. Will and Big Brother
don't even talk to me about Kenny. He's done. He's cut off.
He was so annoying. Like I remember, like wait, no, like shade. I think like as a person outside the game, he seems like a really nice guy. But then it's like
hella shade.
In the game, I was like, Kenny, just fucking quit at this point. Like, why did you like come on and like? Will seemed like a really great guy outside the game, but again, as a player outside of his social game, it's kind of like I feel like he was just kind of there. He had a great social game. I'll give that to Will. Like, he had a phenomenal social game. But
I will stand 10 toes down that if I ever see anybody on a reality show say I don't want to be here, you just pissed me off because I could have been on the show and I would have wanted to be there. Like that always bothers me so much when people like quit the game for reasons that are like not even like obviously there's certain situations where like people leave the game, like family, whatever, like that makes sense. But if you're just like, I don't want to be here because like
I miss my family.
Yeah, that too. Like, no. Like, you knew what you were signing up for before you went out there. Like, come on. Like, I get it. It's hard. You don't know until you're out there. But like, damn, like, play the game. You got a chance to win life-changing money. Like, go.
Well, Jamil, I'm sure that your last guy pick probably wanted to play the game, right? And would love to play Survivor, I assume, right?
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, moving up from my honorable mentions, I guess I'll segue. So, but I would love to see him on Survivor, actually. I think it would be really fun. I would love to see if his social game, he could try to do better with his social game this time around, since he had to rely on so much of his physical game in his Big Brother season, and that's Keanu. Keanu, I think, I mean, once again, I think he's somebody, I feel a lot, it's a controversial, like, obviously, America voted him as like America's favorite player, which I think respectfully earned because he literally fought his way all the way to the final 5 of his Big Brother season. But like, he's just entertaining as well. Like, he's not going to take shit from people. Like, he's going to call shit how it is. Like, I love players who have a backbone and who are gonna like speak up. Like, it's something that I wish I kind of had in my game because I very much am very reserved in like being aggressive because like obviously that can backfire. But like You got to sometimes go balls to the wall and just let people know how you feel, because if they don't know how you feel, they're gonna just think, okay, well, let's take out the person that we have no clue what they're thinking over the person that we know exactly where they stand at, kind of thing. So I would love to see Keanu get out there, dungeon master, master the island. Would love to see it.
Nice. All right, I love that. We do have our honorable mentions I want to quickly go through. For the men, James from Big Brother 6 and 7. I thought about putting him in my tribe, but I think he would have been the only two-time player in my tribe, and I didn't want to have too many people who were because I think it would put a target on James's back. Ian from Big Brother 14 and 22. I love Ian, but I just couldn't find much room for him, and I wasn't sure if on this tribe he would have made it further on. Why are you laughing at that?
You didn't realize what she said about your first honorable mention.
Yeah.
Ian? Or
no, your first one. What seasons were they from?
Big Brother 6 and... Oh, Jesus Christ. Chat, I'm 2-3.
I put it in the chat as well, just to remind you.
No, Alex, I swear to God.
Love that.
Okay.
Carry on. Xavier from Big Brother 23. I got another guy I really wanted on. I almost put him on because I wanted to get Xavier versus Kylan 2.0, or actually 3.0, because they were both on the Challenge USA, but I just did not have a lot of room, and I didn't want too many guys who have played. I didn't want 2 to 3 guys who have just played Big Brother within the last 5 years. I wanted to try to extend that and get Josh on. So,
who was your third one?
Xavier.
Oh, from BB23.
Yeah, and then my last honorable mention was Turner from Big Brother 24, who, I was going to make a joke and say, he doesn't shower a lot, so he'd be used to it, but...
Oh, shit.
Isn't that, the joke he made in this season or something?
That's funny.
No shade to Turner. I think Turner's a great player, and, he seems like to be a really nice guy outside. I actually would love to, have a beer with Turner, to be honest. I'll pass up to you guys for your honorable mentions.
Yeah, mine's pretty quick. Dr. Will, of course, season 2. One of the best to win. Matt from season 12. Tyler from season 20. And then Victor from season 18. All those people I feel would do very well on a season of Survivor, even though we'll probably have to turn the clocks back a bit for Dr. Will.
Yeah.
You learn no real islands, Colin.
Literally. Yeah. I in my honorable mentions, I also had Xavier as well from BB23, just to kind of, I guess, tax onto it. Great strategist. Would love to see him, on the island. And he also is from Milwaukee, so you gotta love that, repping Milwaukee. I haven't met him yet. Haven't walked up the street and saw him yet. So what the hell, Xavier? Come see me, man. And then my other pick, just for good TV, you got to have good TV, and that's Zach Rance from BB16. You can't not have that man back on. He would be doing. He gives me Tony vibes, where I could see Zach running around the forest, climbing up trees, hiding in bushes, and doing the craziest shit ever. And it would just be funny to watch. At the end of the day, I know obviously Survivor's a game of strategy and stuff like that, but the comedy elements of it as well is just brings it all together. It's great.
A perfect season of Survivor is really just getting a lot of both entertainment factors as well as strategic forces. If you ever seen it, it's too many game bots. It's going to be boring from an entertainment standpoint because there's just going to be people talking about the game. You're not going to be able to see anything personal.
You're not going to have Jawan and Sage going 6-7. You're not going to have Jawan and Sage doing that. Are you kidding me? What? That's great. That's great TV.
I love it. Are there any other honorable mentions we want to say before I close this out?
What would it be?
Howie.
I feel when I was making my list, I literally was on the Big Brother contestant wiki and going through every season to just see what people I could see, think of,
you didn't pick anyone because you thought they were hot, Yamil.
Well, Natalie Negrati's hot. Obviously, we all know Natalie Negrati is hot. Are you kidding me? Look at that girl. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Jessica's great looking. I think all the girls that I picked are great looking. Are you kidding me? What?
I thought my guys were great looking, but thanks for shitting on my picks, Yamil. Okay.
Hey, I'm just saying. I think I would love if they would do a season of Survivor where it was just all Big Brother contestants. I think the way that they would have to do it is diversify like the widespread of seasons that they're pulling from, connections, because I think obviously if you pull too many like connections together, it's just going to make it too obvious of vote offs and things like that. And it's like if you brought 2 seasons of cast together for one season, it's just going to be a big pregame. Wink,
exactly.
Wink, nudge, nudge. So, you know, and sometimes some people get the shitty end of the stick for that. Case in point. But you know, I think it would be fun to watch a Survivor Series. I mean, they've done like Amazing Race now, where it's like, you know, from their reality shows with like their so like it's not out of the realm of possibility. So it would be really cool for them to dedicate for that. So that would be really fun.
I definitely agree. All right, so are there any other closing statements that we have before anything you guys want to say before I close it out?
Nothing really.
Watch Survivor Wisconsin, baby.
Yeah, I was about to say in the closing. Yeah, so we all have been involved in the Survivor Wisconsin series on Idol Identifiers on YouTube. Go look that up. Jamil's played a couple times. Aleks and I have played a few times in their overall Survivor series, so go watch that. They're airing Second Chances right now. We were in production for the Challenge Wisconsin first season. Go take a look at that. Episodes will be airing in December of 2025. It'll be starting to air in late December. I'm still editing stuff together, so it's going to take a while. Additionally, like and subscribe to this channel, Survivor What If. We have more posts coming up on Instagram within the coming weeks. We'll be hopefully finishing Survivor 43 content within the next couple weeks. I plan to. And get started on Survivor 42 content, hopefully before the 25th of December. As well as hopefully we will be having a couple more videos along the way. And you know, Aleks and I were talking earlier this year about a very special video that we might pump out soon. Yeah, but other than that, like and subscribe to the channel. If you guys get this to like, if you guys get a bunch of likes on this, say like what, like you guys get this like 10 to 15 likes, then I'll see if I can post a couple interviews I did with Matt from Big Brother 12 and Jessica from Big Brother 21 that I did at the Survivor 49 watch party in Chicago, Bryce and Wen. I did a couple mini interviews with them. I'll see if I can get their permission, like post them on the YouTube and the Instagram account. If you guys get this like 10 to 15 likes at minimum. So yeah, I figured I could try. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I've enjoyed this with you guys. I've been your host, Richie. I've been here with my co-host today.
I'm your co-host, Aleks.
And me, special guest. Yeah, Jamil. Hey, y'all. It's me.
You guys are so enthusiastic. Like and subscribe to the channel. Watch our past videos. Keep up with us. Everything we do on Survivor What If, Auto Identifiers, and the Challenge Wisconsin. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night.
Toodles.
Adios.